Greetings and welcome everyone to the WPC Dota 2 Season 2, 250,000 US dollars, give or take a couple grand there, depending on the conversion rate, up for grabs here in the WPC. We've got LGD up against Titan. The players are being introduced on the stream. Well, I'd like to take the chance to introduce my co-caster for today. It is going to be Mr. Winter Dota. How you doing, Winter? Hello?
Hello, sorry, I can't get the stream to work. I was trying to.
Did you get it to work the other day?
Yeah, it did. It's not starting for me.
Well, you can go into your VLC player, Control V, and then paste that link.
Yeah, it's still there. The link is still there, but okay, it works now.
It takes like a second or two to get like properly running sometimes, but we'll see LGD being introduced. Titan have been introduced for the most part here. This is one of the tougher games for them. Titan, they were 9-1 until yesterday. They lost to Newbie, so they got taken out by Newbie 2-0. One of the two games was close, the other not very. So they've finally met a few road bumps here, Titan. But LGD, would you say probably an easier opponent than Newbie, or it's about the same?
At the moment, they are not as strong as Newbie. I feel Newbie is better than LGD.
Okay. Well, we'll see how LG do here. LG have also gone through a few roster changes. Like they had Maybe on the roster, they replaced him with Icy. So we'll see how they manage to do here. I see DD being introduced on the stream here, and I mean, yeah, LGD, it's the same four players from like TI2, TI3 even, but without Zhao 8, it just doesn't really feel like the same team. Also, without Sylar as well, it doesn't feel like the same team. So not exactly the same team.
I felt before they changed the last guy, they were performing better with the new player maybe.
Yeah, I agree. But we'll see how Icy fits into the team here, as we'll be getting ourselves in the game just shortly. Titan are looking pretty good here in China, I've got to say. I mean, they're 9-3, and this is important because TI4 is coming up soon. I mean, you're a team playing in WPC and competing in the Southeast Asia region. You do well in China, it helps your chances a lot at getting a TI4 invite.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's probably what Titan are thinking. Like, whether they get, regardless of what place they get at WPC, they want to just play well and put up a good showing as well as win some games against top teams to get themselves a TI4 invite. Because right now, they haven't proven that they're the best team in Southeast Asia. Because Southeast Asian scene, it's one week it's Orange doing well, one week it's Titan, the next week it's Scythe, the next week it's RRQ. There's like no consistency in Southeast Asia.
Yeah, every week is a different team winning the tournaments, but recently it's been Arrow. They won, I think, two events in a row.
Yeah. Well, Scythe won the SEA Best of the Best.
Yeah, ACG.
Yeah. Arrow didn't actually get out of there. They lost in the group stage, I think.
They lost. No, they lost in the playoffs to Execration.
Okay, that's right. That's right. Execration recently had a roster change, though. Chemo's no longer on Execration, so
What?
we'll see. Yeah, that's
Seriously?
what I don't know if it's official. I may have just spoiled something I'm not meant to, but Chemo's no longer on Execration.
I saw him playing for them the other day.
Yeah, well, maybe it just changed today. Maybe I'm saying something in that I may have just leaked some big news, which I'm not meant to, but I was talking to the team today because they're going to be playing in our tournament, the inaugural, and they're like, oh, by the way, Chemo's no longer on the team. Is that okay? And I'm like, yeah, sure, you guys can still play. So they replaced him with their old mid player. I don't know who their old mid player is, but it's not Chemo, apparently.
Okay.
Do you know who that is?
I thought he was doing well for them.
Yeah, I like Chemo. He's a good player. But
Well, the team knows better than us.
yes. But got Titan versus LGD here. Get ourselves into the draft, the bans and picks. Just a reminder, I won't be looking at the Dota 2. I'll be looking at the Chinese stream, so I'll do my best not to spoil any picks. But
How much delay it is? Oh, it's actually quite significant, right? 30 seconds delay.
about maybe like 20 seconds. I don't know. I just cover up my Dota 2. I actually put like a blank white MS Paint document open to cover my Dota 2 so I don't get tempted to look. So I'm basically only seeing what's on the Chinese stream.
Okay, I'll do it with you.
Yeah. We have to be disciplined, Winter. No one cheating.
You were like the other day. You were like, screw this.
No.
I'm just looking at the game.
No. I changed my ways. I'm a good man now. I won't spoil picks for viewers. Every now and then I might take a little peek and be like, oh, I think they're gonna pick this, so I can sound clever, but no. No, I'm kidding.
I'm very interested to see if all the Chinese teams, when they play against Titan, will they just ban Naga in the first phase? But this game, it seems like they're not
No.
going to ban it in the first phase. And
Titan haven't
if
been
they
playing
do,
that much Naga though.
Yeah,
They
but they can actually do it every game. I feel like the way Alvin introduced the playstyle Miracle, if you can master and copy his playstyle, it's very difficult to counter that playstyle.
yeah, yeah. We had KYXY one of the games against Newbie. He was playing. I think it was
Naga.
against Newbie. He was playing Nagasaran, and he doesn't play it anywhere near as well as someone like Miracle plays it
Yeah,
though.
it's difficult. I think in Southeast Asia, the next guy I would say that plays closest to Miracle is Jay.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. He's
Yeah.
been playing it
The
well.
other players are not as I would say disciplined. Sometimes they come to fights where you shouldn't be coming and you just die because you were not supposed to be in fights. Yeah, a lot of times it's very hard to play super disciplined and you just ignore. You basically ignore your team for the whole game
Yeah.
until you are strong enough.
Yeah, see, KYXY kept trying to come to fights too much. Like, he wanted to get involved a bit much, and that was kind of his downfall almost. But
Yeah, I think it's okay to get involved sometimes if you're using a song to bail people out, but you shouldn't be using a song. Try not to use a song to initiate too much because if it goes wrong, then you will lose a lot of momentum going into the mid game with your split push radiance.
yeah. Well, we'll see. No Nagasaran this time around. With KYXY Invoker picked up, I don't think Titan will go Nagasaran at all, because
Yeah,
this is his
I think so
Invoker.
too. Because Yamate doesn't play micro-intensive heroes like
Yeah.
Naga Siren. And with KYX playing the Invoker means that they're not going to pick the Invoker anymore. But LGD, I don't think they know that, so probably they'll still ban it.
Some mind games. We know it though, Winter. We know it.
Yeah, we are very familiar with them.
Sanking Ancient Apparition in the opening from LG. We've been seeing Sanking get first picked by a lot of these teams. Newbie were first picking it against Titan, which is partly to deny it from net, and also just because it's a really good hero. Burrow Strike is such a phenomenal ability.
And it's because you can play him as a greedy support now.
Yeah.
He can farm as quick as if you stack early, you can get a quick dagger around 8-9 minutes. Sometimes if you don't get kills, it's about 8 to 9 to 10 around the region, depending if you get your team gets the offlane tower. So
Yeah.
it's actually really quick since you don't have to go arcane boost anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty nice here, but we'll see what LGD look to get. We go into our next round of bans. LGD have done some of their homework because they ban out the Clinks, a hero that Yamate's played a couple times throughout WPC. And actually, I mean, Titan, they're playing a lot like Orange did back at TI3. They're picking very versatile heroes. They've been playing OD, giving Yamate the Outlaw Devourer, one of the few teams playing him, and just going for all kinds of lesser seen carry options as well. Like, I mean, the Clinks being one of those heroes. So definitely a team with quite a bit of versatility when it comes to Yamate's hero pool.
Yeah, but most of the time they prioritize a lot on a carry that's able to take care of himself and able to win. Mostly it's winning the lane, and OD
Yeah.
and Clinks, if you put them 1 versus 1 against anybody,
And Quap,
it's a very tough lane.
he's played Quap a couple times as well.
They focus a lot on just the lane dominance factor on the team, and here we see LGD is going for a NA, most likely a solo mid NA, and he's gonna have the Ice Blast to back him up, so it'll be very easy for him to get those pickoffs, especially if he gets a lot of quick levels early on from the solo lane, and he can just find the supports very easily.
Okay. Do you think he's mid, not offlane then?
Probably if you do it with a ancient apparition, I think you will want to give your NA a very good start in the solo mid lane. And NA against Invoker and middle is decent. It's not too bad for the NA to deal with the Invoker.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as for Titan, generally like to get they like to go for these strong, aggressive support duos. They've got the Rubik, which could easily be nets here if they want to get one of the extinct junglers like the Chen or Enchantress. This is kind of the time to pick it up.
Yeah, but the thing is going for Chen against Ice Blast is not
Yeah.
something you want to do unless you're under a lot of pressure that you need to group up as 5 very early on to avoid getting picked off repeatedly by the enemy heroes.
Yep.
But you most of the time when you see A, just try not to pick Chen on your team.
Yeah, it's true. But the Enchantress is still a good early game hero, and that's where
Yeah, Enchantress is still really good.
yeah. He's been playing more Enchantress than Chen as of late, so more likely if they go for a jungler, it's going to be something like the Enchantress. He's played a bit of Disruptor as well. We've seen Titan use Disruptor, which could be good, but it'll be an Enchantress, so.
Because like the main thing is they need to win their lanes against NA Sanking A. If you don't get a good start in the laning phase and Sanking NA gets good levels and a quick blink on the Sanking, they're going to just roam and kill a lot. It's very annoying to deal with the NA and Sanking having a good start. So you need to control the early game, and by needing to control the early game, you need a jungler that's very aggressive like Chen or Enchantress, and you don't want to pick Chen against Ancient
Yeah.
Apparition, so you pick Enchantress.
Ooh, LGD get Alchemist, and this is generally played as a mid hero, so maybe
Yeah.
we're seeing. Does Yao play mid as of late? Like, because I know LGD have been switching up the roles a lot. When maybe was on the team, he was
Yeah.
playing mid, but
Yao is playing mid and IC is playing the off lane.
okay.
From what I saw the last time out. But according to the Chinese stream, they're putting the Alchemist on the safe lane.
I
You see
I
that?
don't believe that. They need to get Joe's in the studio. He's actually casting in Chinese, and I don't think this draft has these lanes have his approval.
You think it's more
They're
like
moving him. They're moving him.
Okay, they're moving him to middle.
Phew! Oh, what? Off lane? What?
That's actually one of the few things that Xiao 8 does when he was with the old LGD, the Alchemist off lane. Like
Yeah.
you can roam very easily with the Alchemist, starting with boots, and you have a lot of presence in the middle lane, especially when your mid lane partner is something like an NA that can initiate with a stun and you just run in with your concoction. Most of the time, if you get your combinations and timings right, you can actually get a kill, and not to mention you pressure the enemy solo a lot by when they don't see you in the lane and they're just like playing. They have to play very safe.
Well, Titan go for an Elder Titan. This is going to be their offlaner for a Hayo. They were kind of running out. The Hayo's been playing mostly Prophet and Centaur, but both those two heroes were banned out in the opening stage, and kind of limited as far as what he could get after. He's played lots of Nyx Assassin as well, but those three all banned or taken, so he's going to be on the Elder Titan of heroes.
It's more of like a group up and fight hero. Since they have, if they want to go Exalt Invoker, they have Spirits and Fort Spirits, and Elder Titan is good hero to fight as 5, and you have Enchantress to control the early game. So I would say that most of their plans would be just dominating the lanes and getting 1 or 2 kills on with the Rubik and Enchantress smoke. Then when it comes to 10 minutes, 11 minutes, when Invoker has double forge and your Elder Titan is a bit leveled up, then they can just group and push before the Sand King and NA and Alchemist get too much items and levels.
Well, Titan have yet to grab themselves a Yamate hero for the safe lane. At the same time, the other day they did this kind of draft, and they actually put Invoker safe lane and then picked a mid hero for Yamate, like a
Yeah.
Queen of Pain. So
Yeah, because if you're going Exalt Invoker, it's okay to give him the safe lane. Exalt
Yeah.
Invoker is very similar to a carry position hero, but there's still a lot of heroes if they want to put in middle. They can do a lot of other stuff to like Dragon Knight or Beastmaster. I know they've done a lot of those like no carry type of drafts before when we were
Yeah.
screaming against them.
he's played. I mean, we're talking about like the OD, the Clinks. He played a Night Stalker yesterday as well. He's played
Yeah.
Queen of Pain. He's played all kinds of different heroes, and
Yeah. Are you gonna bounce into the game now? I'm gonna wait for you to bounce into the game.
No, I'm waiting for this last pick before I get into the game. I think Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain is what I'm looking at here.
No, they already draw the hero out on the map.
Oh,
These
really? It
things-
hasn't shown up on the.
Yeah, they accidentally dropped the Night Stalker.
Oh,
the map
it's a
just
Night
now.
Stalker. Okay. Alright. Okay, we get another Yamate Night Stalker then, I guess.
So it's gonna be a safe lane. I think it's a safe lane Storm, middle lane Alchemist, and
Yeah.
off lane NA. But the
Prepare
Chinese
for
casters
battle.
think it's gonna be a middle lane Storm,
They're idiots,
safe
Winter.
lane
They're idiots. That's what they are. That's why you
Maybe
guys are on the English stream,
maybe
not the
they know
Chinese stream.
something. They know something that we didn't know about LGD.
Maybe. Speaking of maybe, he's no longer on this team.
Yeah,
But-
sad for him.
LGD, they're going to be playing on the dire side. I'll introduce them to start things off and leave you, the Malaysians, to introduce. We've got DD
Sure.
playing the Sand King, DDC on the Ancient Apparition, IC on the Nyx Assassin, Yao playing the Alchemist towards the mid lane, and then finally it's going to be Rabbit playing a Farming Storm Spirit.
Wow, Nat might be the one to get picked off here. Okay,
Oh.
it's gonna
Oh,
be
they
a
get
watch
vision.
game.
Nice
They
ward.
can start with the concoction.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He's
Uh-oh.
30 seconds
He's dead.
to
Okay, I
battle.
think he's dead. Yeah.
very, very dead. Burrow Strike, use it. Yeah, he's just going to use it with the Chilling Touch as well. First Blood.
Accept this
for
honor
LGD.
on behalf
Ah,
of
that was,
storms
really good.
everywhere.
Have fun. First blood and have fun. And on the Radiant side.
What
we
does
have-
that mean, Winter?
He said first blood, then have fun. And on the Radiant side, we have Yamate playing the Night Stalker, X-Link on the Enchantress, Nat
battle
playing the Rubik,
begins.
We have KYXY on the solo mid Invoker, and lastly we have Ohio on the offlane Elder Titan.
Okay. Well,
Just look at the wards, man. They needed to do this because they needed to shut down the Enchantress early. The Enchantress is going to be the most pesky thing they're going to be dealing with during the early first few minutes, especially the middle lane. If he constantly get harassed by the creeps, it's going to be super hard for him. Look at the Sand King, he's coming in right now.
yeah. And there was a game yesterday where Titan just lost to an
The
Enchantress.
Centaur! The Centaur! Remember the Centaur? Ohio got a DD and he got a double kill.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But then the Enchantress won them the game. Like, they still lost the game because of an Enchantress. But this time around, this Enchantress will not have any comeback mechanic.
Oh, this might be a kill.
He's got boots. Uh-oh. Extinct is dead. Deja vu.
This is the same thing.
Yes.
Yesterday, when Ohio got the DD, he killed the Sand King. He killed, I can't remember who, I think King J on the river. Then he ran up into the jungle. He knew that the Enchantress would be standing at this area trying to get the creep, and he just came in from the side and just killed him.
Well, good start for LGD. 2-0 to get things going.
And looking at the other lanes, Ohio managed to get a pull to the side camp, so this is gonna give him some good form of experience on the offlane. And looking at LGD's offlane, the NA is also getting a lot of good experience since he knows there's only two heroes, and he saw the ward. He actually saw Ned run over to towards the jungle before, so he knew that it was safe for him to take levels.
Yeah, Net was also dewarding, so.
Yeah, they didn't check, like, this was the magic bush observer ward, so it blocks 2 camp. They didn't know that it's actually placed at this position. Net just like, he just saw the camp was blocked and he used his sentry that side.
Oh man. Yeah, this sentry, not the one you want to go for here. So, not the best start for Titan as far as their safe lane and their junglers go. Extinct will get his first creep at 2 minutes in. They didn't even deward this big camp before the 1 minute mark, so he's
really
so far behind.
He's so far behind, and not to mention that they are playing a lineup that needs to get ahead in the first few minutes. And if they're not getting ahead in the first few minutes, they need to rely on smoke gangs to, especially with the Rubik, to try and get a few pickoffs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's gonna be very hard for them to control the game.
Well,
when the NA and Sand King gets their items online very quick.
They brought up more sentries, so this will help them out. They should be able to deward the magic push as well.
I feel like Gods, the damage has already been done. They use sentry wards to block, so you deward it at like 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. It's only 1 minute left for the ward, and now they just dewarded the observer ward. It's already a lot of time wasted. The next camps are going to spawn at 3 minutes, and by that time it's already a lot of levels gained from the NA.
Well, they've got a smoke here if they want to use it. With the Centaur as well as the Satyr Tormentor, maybe can look for a kill, but looks like they're going to decide against it. They're just, I mean, they're waiting around for camps to respawn. They're going to they're going to farm.
They need to pull. I feel the better timing is the next wave where they just pull 3 minute mark is the siege creep coming out. You pull the wave and maybe after that, do not do a double pull. Just go smoke and go behind with the siege creep, push a tower or something like that. Maybe they would just do that, or you'll be just waiting for the Enchantress to. I feel like the creeps she has right now is actually pretty decent for ganking already. Yeah. A Centaur and Satyr.
Good damage output. The Satyr is going to expire here, but the Centaur could have gone towards that mid lane. And yeah, definitely a very gankable hero here, especially with a Cold Snap. I mean, Cold Snap pretty much helps set up a Centaur stun really easily.
I think it's not that easy to gank an Alchemist because he's going to be constantly pushing the wave out, and as soon as they do, the Nyx comes into the jungle, he doesn't see your support. Alchemist just needs to place acid and just back off at the tower, and it's very difficult for the enemy team to gank the Alchemist as long as he positions himself correctly near the tower.
Okay, well, we'll see a pull coming in from Net. Is this... Yeah, this is the siege creep. So even though they double pull, they've still got a big creep wave here if they want to go for a push or try and gank the Nyx Assassin from behind.
Oh, the NA.
Oh, put him onto the high ground here. I see. Could be in trouble. Enchantress is nearby. The creeps are blocking as well. Oh, what a play from Net. What a sneaky fella. The Sunstrike going to be off the mark, though.
Oh, it's nighttime. It's nighttime. I think he's still dead.
Yeah, here comes your Night Stalker. Gets impaled up. Yamate's got a long way to chase this one down. And
maybe not. I don't think he's dead already.
Alchemist can protect him, so...
Yeah.
Does he die if that Sunstrike hits? Because I don't know if that would have been enough damage anyway.
Maybe if the Sunstrike hits, he would be more content to dive since one Void would actually kill the Nyx.
Yeah. I don't think it would have done enough damage, but like you said, they could have chased him down.
No, but that was really good play by Net, creating the opportunity for that to happen.
Yeah, he's going to head over. Looks like he may just stack these Ancients of his at the 52-second mark. And just make sure he can provide some backup for this bottom. Actually, he's not going to stack. He's actually going to sit behind the Nyx, and they're going to try just defend this T1 tower. Drops an acid spray just to help keep it alive. That didn't really do too much here, but it gives the mid lane to DD on the Sanking.
I was thinking that he actually might, like you said, go stack the Ancients, and the middle lane would be for the Ancient Apparition, and Sand King would be doing the neutral stacks. Huh.
It's an unusual way to go about this. Not what you'd normally see.
Nothing.
And probably they were, because they can't see the Rubik and Enchantress. The Alchemist is standing here, making sure that if they come from the side right now, because the wave is pushing, the Alchemist will be able to dispel the smoke gang. And the second thing he's here is because if they try to go from the front, he's just here to drop his acid.
Yeah.
So they were anticipating Titan making a move, but instead of that, Titan is just casually just trying to get more levels and farm on their supports. And now comes the smoke. Oh, this is actually a very good timing.
From Titan, you mean? Or
Yeah, it's a better timing since the Alchemist already rotated back towards middle.
Yeah. They haven't
And
used.
if they go towards bottom now, they can actually try and down the tower.
Yeah, I think either bottom or mid, both can work out for them. Alchemist is about to hit level 6 and have the chemical rate, but for now, the two LGD supports are nowhere to be seen. Sand King's in the jungle, AA way off in his jungle as well, protecting the top lane. So Sand King's just going to try. He's even got that third point in Sandstorm to help him jungle faster. So I don't think we're going to see this Sand King until he has a Blink Dagger.
Yeah, a lot of players already been doing this, getting more greedy, like just get level 3 Sandstorm, and at level 7 you only have like 3 points in Barrel Strike.
Yeah.
And 1 Epi. Some players I've seen even they just go for
Skip
4
Epi.
Barrel. Yeah, 4 Barrel Strike and just 4 Sandstorm because Sandstorm does a lot of damage at level 4. But I think that sometimes it's just really greedy not to get the Epicenter, since if you get an early Blink, your Barrel Strike plus Epicenter combination, you can pick off a potentially core hero like Invoker or anyone on the safe lane. So it's actually going to, after you get that kill, you're already going to get back your levels and you can skill your other spells higher.
Yeah, the Blink Barrow Strike's more important than the Epicenter Blink, it feels like, when you first get your Blink. We saw it last game as well, when the Sand King got a fast Blink, he immediately sets up a kill with the Alchemist on like the mid lane, and like it's a really crucial thing to just have a Blink engage. It's like the Blink Centaur, like once you get that Blink on Centaur, or a Blink on a Batrider, you almost always get a kill.
I would say it's very similar to a Blink Batrider, but a Blink Batrider's first gang is actually somewhat more dangerous to fail than compared to Sand King, because Sand King, if you fail your first gang, it's still alright for you since they are playing a Sand King as a support position, whereas a Batrider is usually a core position hero. So with each failed gang, it's actually the consequences is more severe than a Sand King as a support.
Man, LGD all huddled up. I don't know what they need 5 person to fix 1 computer. It looks like on the Chinese stream.
Yeah, they said his hotkeys were messed up.
Okay, well, Yao's got a. I think that was Yao with the fix. Actually, Icy helping out as well. Good guy, Icy.
They're all IT experts.
Icy looks like he's an IT expert.
You're just saying he looks like a nerd.
Yeah, he does. He does look like a nerd. He looks like a huge nerd, and I say that coming from a big nerd as well. So I have nothing wrong with nerds.
Happy to admit you're a nerd.
Yeah, man. Icy looks like a huge nerd. He looks like a guy I'd be friends with. I tell you that. That was my best friend in high school.
All right.
Just trying to cover my ass here. No. We've got KYXY, he's going for the Exort build. KYXY generally has been going Exort, like, well, at least in WPC. I mean, he used to go for the Quaswex a lot, but throughout WPC it's been almost exclusively the Exort build.
I feel like this game, although Quaswex would be really good against Sand King, AA, and the rest of the heroes, but because of the nature of not having a carry, if your Invoker goes Quaswex, it actually means that your carry potential on your team is actually close to 0, so it's important for him to build into Exort to just basically compensate what their lineup is lacking.
Yep.
Oh, middle lane.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't get his rage off. He's dead.
Oh, he did after the Centaur stun, but the burst damage is more than enough. Alchemist will throw I think even if he gets the rage off before the lift, he still dies.
Yeah, there's too much burst from Exort Invoker.
Sunstrike plus Cold Snap, more than enough damage upward there. Unless there's an instant TP from, or like Sand King with a blink, you're dead. And Sand King, well, he's actually going to have like an 8-9 minute blink, so this is still nice.
Yeah, that's a very typical timing. Not to mention this game, he actually could have gotten it a lot quicker since he got a kill on the Enchantress and they had the first blood. Yeah. But he didn't started to stack as early as I thought he would be.
Yep.
And just look at his skill build.
Like, yeah.
Who
I've been seeing like Sand Kings get is Epicenter like around level 7, level 8 generally with this build. I don't think he'll go 4-4-0, but I think we'll see like Epicenter either at level 7 or maybe level 8 after the max Barrow Strike.
I see a lot of players go 4-4-0.
Really?
A lot of players, yeah. The other day I was watching Minaski play, they over went for 4-4-0 as well.
Okay. I haven't seen any of the Chinese players do that, I should say.
Yeah, it's just too important to skip your ultimate, I think.
Yeah, in theory it can just win you a fight or get you a solo kill. Like, your solo kill potential with Epicenter is so much better than just Barrow Strike.
It's just, for me, important for you to time. When you have the dagger, then at the same time you get your skill point for your Epicenter. Like, what DD did before was when he didn't have a dagger yet, he didn't skill his Epicenter, was alright. And now he got his dagger and he's almost 7. So he has the option to just get his Epicenter by just sneaking experience somewhere on the map.
Yeah. And he's gone for a smoke with his Blink Dagger, so he'll be looking to pick up a kill. It looks like top lane is going to be the point of contention here. Yamate TP's in, but it's daytime. The first night's already worn off, so Yamate, very quiet first night time. Not really too much of an issue there. Generally, the first night not too impactful for a Night Stalker.
The first night is actually very boring for Night Stalker.
Especially a tri-lane Night Stalker.
Middle lane, DD is going to get revealed the smoke. Both
Great
smokes.
position. Well, both smokes actually, yeah.
Crossing paths.
Well, the chain smoking fails from the two teams here. But yeah, tri-lane Night Stalker especially, you're getting no experience. Like if you're a solo mid Night Stalker, maybe you get kills in the first night.
But I just want to say that this tempo right now, the game pace is very favorable for LGD since Titan is not accomplishing too much with their more aggressive early game lineup. The next timing for them is just the next night phase, and the next night phase will be double Fort Spirits and hopefully a mech. Nobody's close to a mech. It'll be Ohio's job to get a mech.
Yeah, and he's got a Soul Ring, so he can actually get it maybe in the next 3-4 minutes if things go well for Titan.
If they manage to win a fight, yeah. But if they just continue as the situation it is, like dodging and not getting too much happening on the map, I don't think he gets his mech from farming lane creeps.
Okay.
They need to win a one fight, then he can get his mech.
Well, they may try and fight top lane. They have got a Night Stalker ulti as well as a TP in. Aghanim's Rush is going to be the name of the game from Yamate. This T1 tower looks like it will go down, so Storm Spirit with the last hit. Rabbit already with one Oblivion Staff and halfway to a second one as well, so this will be a very fast Orchid from your Storm.
Yeah, it's very expected on a safe lane Storm, but he's not rushing it though. He went for power trades and magic wand. And
no, Midas Storm. I like the Midas Storm.
Midas Storm.
Korok used to go that when he played for Liquid. He would go safe lane Storm and rush a Midas.
I don't know how effective is that until I try it out myself, but it sounds similar to a slug getting a Midas, like a ganking hero getting a Midas, where you along the lines when you are ganking, you are also getting experience and levels from your Midas.
Well, Nyx Assassin's use of Vendetta at top lane was looking around for a kill, but no one actually pushed out. Hio playing very safe near his tower. Rabbit. Oh, he's gonna get the courier. Snipes it. That was actually looking to. What was it trying to buy?
What was inside the courier?
It was at the secret shop.
Energy booster.
For Rubik? Yeah.
It's
the arcane boots for net.
Oh, that is actually a huge blow for him. Without arcane boots, his mana pool is. He's gonna get. He doesn't have his spell still yet, so when he gets his level 6, probably the career respawns.
Yeah, it's not that long of a respawn that it's gonna hurt him that much. I feel.
Yeah, true.
No one no one needs the mana that much on their team. Maybe the Night Stalker. Night Stalker's even got a point booster, so I mean, it's mostly himself that needs it.
Yeah, it's most of the time just. Especially him and the Enchantress, both of them will be spamming a lot of their mana. Night Stalker with the point booster, with the Acceptor build, usually you don't run into that much of mana issues.
Yeah. Well, next nighttime coming soon, a couple minutes away, so Titan, they'll have an Ogre Club up as well on the Night Stalker. There's your Blink on your Sand King, sets up a kill on the Rubik. Actually gets a return one there, nicely played from Titan. The Astral Spirit coming in with a bit of burst damage and Sand King actually goes down, so I think Titan will be pretty happy with that trade.
Yeah, that was a far better trade that LGD got, because Sand King was level 7 and Rubik was level 4 before that. And Rubik got the experience of the Sand King dying, so Ned is suddenly like almost level 6. And he would wish that he had the arcane boost with him right now.
Yeah, unfortunately not, but things still looking good here. KYXY up to level 10 in just a second now, so I think he's going to be the highest level in the game once he hits that.
Yeah, for sure, because he's the only one having a Midas now.
Yeah.
And Light Phase kicks in, so this is gonna be the time that the Titan team will be looking to fight already. And
5-man or?
Radiant's
it's
bottom
very
tower
hard
has
for them to
fallen.
5-man now because of Acid Spray and the Ancient Apparition ultimate. They need to just smoke, just brute force from behind the defenders, because Alchemist would be positioned himself behind.
Oh my god! You know the Sand King? His epicenter got cancelled by the Centaur stun in that mid fight. I just saw the replay. And
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
he
I
was going
remember.
for a blink stun epicenter, and the Enchantress comes in with a centaur and cancels the epicenter.
Oh wow, that was
sick
really
play
unfortunate.
from
Dyer's
Extinct.
middle tower is under attack.
Well,
Dyer's
now they'll get to
structures
T1
are
mid tower. It looks like
fortified.
even with the AoE combos, Titan just very cautiously pushing this. The forward spirits on front. They're not grouping up for an AA Ice Blast. They're not grouping up, not even sitting in the Acid Spray. They're just playing as defensive as possible while pushing down towers.
Oh, they're gonna look for the storm. They're gonna look for the storm.
Will they get him? Need a
Oh,
silence to start things off.
They're gonna see him.
Oh, get silence. There's your void to follow. What level's the silence here? It's not that high, but the Sunstroke will finish off Rabbit. One more right click. Ooh, just.
Oh, that was really close.
I thought he'd get that zip, but not the case. Meanwhile, mid lane, there's a Vendetta, but actually it's a Dire Sentry Ward. Well, here comes a rotation from Titan from the high ground, and they're pushing back.
They
I
can't
see here
defend
an
anymore. They
assassin.
need to ditch. They need to ditch this.
Yeah, this tower's way too low.
This is a
Dyer's
very
middle
good.
tower has
This is a
fallen.
very good start for them in the second night. The
There's
second night is.
a Necrobook already up on the Invoker now.
That's
with a lot
that's
of
a
farm.
really good. I think that's a really good item to fit into their lineup. They need to be controlling and pushing all the time. So Necrobook would just boost their 5-man lineup. Not to mention, they can later in the game use the Force Spirits and the Necrobook warriors to just scout out the position of the Sand King all the time. With the X Scepter on the Night Stalker, there's nowhere you can hide.
Well,
That is super annoying for the Sand King.
haven't seen many other Sand Kings apart from Net play the super hiding in the trees kind of Dota, but
DD is gonna catch Net.
no epicenter to follow this one up. There is a Storm Zipping, and that's going to be a kill with the Ball Lightning. Ice Blast being used as well, not needed. That's the lane
This-
ward coming in from LGD. Sets that
This
up.
is a very good placement of the lane ward. Usually you place it here, around this area, and Nat actually had a sentry there. He thought the moment the Sand King blinked onto him, he thought there was a ward here, so he just placed the sentry. But there was no ward there. That
Panic.
sucks.
He's probably wondering what actually saw him now, and we'll see if he plants another sentry anywhere in this lane. But for now, this nighttime, about halfway through, I'd say, and look towards Yamate, see if he can look to set up some more kills and push. They've got one T1 tower. I think they want to try get maybe bottom or top tower as well right now, while it's still nighttime.
Smoke is probably better for them to start things off with. I guess like they can't just run up right now. It's a bit risky though if they do that. They can actually do that, but it's more risky. I think like the smoke would be much more guaranteed the safer option for them. Guarantee a safer route for them to run into. They want to go into the jungle. That's the main concern of them. They have 3 sentries on net, 1 dust on net as well. Xting is just going all items. He's gonna have enough gold for point booster to build into the scepter, but they're gonna go run into most likely the Sand King here if they turn left.
Radiant's
Oh,
middle
okay, maybe
tower
not.
is
And
under
they swing
attack.
back towards mid, and they're actually on the low ground here, so Sand King could theoretically scout
They
them from
think
the
they're
high
going
ground.
Roshan. They think they're going Roshan with the acid
Nope.
spray.
Yamate scouts it out with his smoke. Now they find the Sand King. That'll be straightforward kill for Titan. Decent pickup. It did cost them a smoke, but meanwhile it is KYXY farming at the top lane, so they didn't really invest too much to get the job done.
Yeah, but for LGD, they're just happy that not any important core died. So it's just a support right now.
Nix goes in top with a Vendetta. He's looking for a kill here on
Oh, Ice
KYXY.
Blast? This is a difficult kill even with Ice Blast.
Maybe if
Dyer's
Storm
top
TP's in.
tower is under attack.
They're gonna die if they TP in.
Oh, Titan are bringing numbers though. Icy going to go in with the Ice Blast here. KYXY taking a lot of damage. 1 or 2 more right clicks may finish him off. Pops the Ghost Walk off. This will be close to see if he ticks over. I think he might
No,
just
he
live.
won't die.
Yeah,
for
he's
sure.
going to be okay. And Icy going to go down. No Vendetta for him. And a bit of a cocky.
That was why I felt it was hard for them to get the kill.
They needed
Necrobook
the
gives
Storm
you-
Dyer's
TP.
top tower is
Yeah,
under
but
attack.
if the Storm TP's in, right, they might actually lose. They might still lose the heroes. They will get the kill on KYXY, but the 2 of them might die still. Since there were so many heroes there.
See a quick recap of that one.
Dyer's
Just
top
managing to
tower
survive
has
that gank.
fallen.
T1 top tower going to go down, but LGD have
Good
snuck their way into Roshan.
Yeah, good exchange. They got a Aegis on the Storm.
Roshan has fallen to the
And this is
tower.
a Storm. He's got Orchid now as well as an Ogre Club, so this is a very farm Storm.
His BKB is gonna come if they don't lose him in the next few fights with the Aegis. He's gonna have a BKB in like 21 minutes, 22 minutes around there.
Yep.
He's gonna be very strong this stuff here in this game.
Radiant's
They're going to
middle tower
definitely
is
need a
under
late game
attack.
Hex coming
They-
out from the Invoker.
Yeah, they
Dire's
cannot
top
kill the
tower
Storm
is
without
under
when he gets a
attack.
BKB.
Jeez, this
Oh,
Storm's
that's right! No!
Oh, what'd I miss?
Oh,
Close.
that was so close. The Fate Bolt and the Force Spirits hitting him.
That did a lot of damage, and you can see that LGD, they may have a farm Storm, but he's not really that ready to fight. He's so squishy. He just melts to the damage, and they've got like
Dire's
two
top
heroes that are
tower
really good
is
at dealing with
under
him.
attack.
Rubik and Night Stalker. You have an insta-stun from a telekinesis. Night Stalker with Silent. During nighttime, this Storm has to be very careful until he has that BKB. Once he's
Yeah,
got
when
BKB,
he-
he can do a lot more.
When he has the BKB, he's just significantly unkillable, I feel. If he doesn't run out of mana, there's no way that Titan can kill him.
Yeah.
If he doesn't make a mistake. Like, if he has BKB, the only way they can kill him is with the Elder Titan aura and everyone just right-clicking the Storm. And he dies suddenly without expecting the amount of damage coming at
Wow.
him.
Yamate's got an Aghanim Scepter complete. I didn't even notice that one. I mean, I guess with an Ag's Rush, you'd expect it around now, but this is a pretty neat item to have this fast. He'll probably go back for the BKB next, but this Ag Scepter will just allow them
Yeah,
to find kills
I-
really easily.
I think he needs a BKB for sure against all the stuns on the enemy team. There's nothing else that
Yes.
gets better for him than the BKB right now. Nothing gives him more. The BKB is just a must on the Night Stalker this
Yeah.
game.
He picked up an Ogre Club. There we go. No doubt about it. And Titan haven't really been able to push down too many towers. They got the second tier 1 of the game, but since that one at
it's
top
really
lane,
slow.
yeah. Pretty slow, but at the same time, a lot happening from both teams. Like LGD trading for Roshan, both teams trying to find kills.
Yeah, everything is on
Dire's
the
bottom
tactical and
tower is
positioning
under
point
attack.
of view. Like both teams are just trying to outmaneuver each other, not to get a bad
Dire's
trade.
structures
And
are
Titan has to be
fortified.
really cautious here with the Sand King having a blink.
Oh, it's
Oh,
not
they're looking for
nighttime.
the King.
Oh, they scout him
They're
out with the Astral Spirit? No, I
Dire's
think they just
bottom
missed it.
tower
But they
has
get the tower
fallen.
anyway, so.
Oh, it's a level 3 Necrobook. The Nyx can't go in.
And it looks like Titan are going to back off though.
Radiant's
TP top
top
from the
tower
Invoker,
is
and that
under
means the rest of
attack.
Titan should get out, but they're actually going to hang around. They're smoked up. Where are they going to head to is the big question now.
Yeah, because now that LGD needs to push out the bottom lane, and someone is going to be farming middle, so middle lane is most likely unguarded. There's a window of opportunity about like 20 to 30
This-
seconds to catch the middle guy.
Oh, A is
Oh, he
playing.
should be dead.
Yeah, looks like they'll get the kill here. They're going to use everything to get this one.
Oh, that
Smart
was-
play.
That was just so sad for him to just die.
Well, DDC gets demolished in the mid lane, and they may swing top. Like it's going to be hitting nighttime soon, and this top tier 2 tower could be the next objective for
it's
Titan.
Nighttime in 1 minute, and Night Stalker will have a level 2 ultimate spam
Yep.
this time round. So it's gonna be this night phase is gonna be a long time.
Not to mention he's got a gem as well for the detection. For Nyx as well, Sand King, and this
Yes.
gem will also help get map control.
Even having the Aegis LGD, like they feel like they're not strong enough to fight.
They've got BKB soon. Maybe with BKB on Storm they can fight. But even then, Storm is still single target. He kills one hero at most. Oh, goes onto the high ground here. They want the Night Stalker. Night Stalker may go... Oh, no, he's fine. The AI Thrust can be slightly off the mark here. Sunstrike going to come in on Rabbit. He dodges it, though. Still alive here. Night Stalker going to be the first one to take a fall. Net taking a lot of damage as well. Great play from Rabbit. Gets 2 kills. The Aegis coming into play there. Smart decision from LG to engage and Storm. Well, there's no one else to chase down, but they get 2 kills on the high ground. The Observer Ward gave them the vision they needed. This dire Observer Ward
Yeah,
was the
this one.
difference maker.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have just zip up the high ground without seeing anything. There was just the ward just gave them the necessary info for him to just make the accurate pick off, and not to mention. They picked them off when Titan they weren't in position to fight as a team, so that fight was really bad for them to take.
The Night Stalker just getting taken out of a fight, and the Invoker wasn't in position as well. Like, you need the Invoker there with Forward Spirits, followed up with, like, AoE nuke combos, be it the Chaos Meteor, the Deafening Blast. He was just
Yeah,
forced to play defensive.
The Deafening Blast would definitely save, maybe even save the Night Stalker if he was in position, but
Yeah.
But just that Observer gave them the edge there, and this Aegis is just a very well earned trade-off for them
Yep.
for the 2 kills.
You can see where, like, to get that Aegis, they lost a couple heroes at top lane. They lost a tier 1 tower, but that Aegis pays for itself right there with that one team fight. And now Storm has a BKB as well on himself.
Yeah, it could have been actually even worse if they were able to snatch the gem away from that.
Dead even on the gold graph though. Titan not falling behind here. The experience is in LGD's favor, especially after winning that team fight. But Titan kind of staying a little bit ahead with a 1 tower advantage. Or staying even on gold with a 1 tower advantage.
Oh, they are trying to group and push bottom. Sand King has a 4 staff and a blink and a level 2 epicenter.
They can
This
just
fight-
straight up kill Night Stalker. Like they
Yeah,
did
they
it.
can just initiate. They just need to make the jump with the Ice Blast on the Night Stalker, and he's gonna die for sure. The mech is not gonna save him.
Yeah, unless he gets until he has a BKB. I don't think Titan can actually
Huh.
really push.
They have everything. Rabbit has BKB, so this is gonna be a very hard time for Titan to fight, and Titan needs to rely on that 4-staff. They have a 4-staff on Enchantress. They need to rely on more 4-staff, I think, to just try to stop the initiation of LGD. LGD have way too many initiations with the 4-staff on NA, Blink 4-staff on Sanking, and the Storm zip in. So it's a very, very difficult fight for them right now.
Rabbit will just not find too much here. It looks like Titan is forced to group as 5 a lot here. Invoker is on par for farm with the Storm Spirit. Then you look towards the Night Stalker and the Alchemist. Those two heroes fairly on par as well. We haven't actually seen Alchemist as far as what he's going for. He's going to be picking up BKB up after his mech, so that's double BKB on the side of LGD Gaming, and there's not much physical damage outside of the Invoker. Invoker can right-click pretty hard with Exort as well as the Forward Spirits, but
They
apart from
do
him,
a lot
nothing.
they do a lot of physical damage if you put into account the aura of the
That's
other
true.
Titan.
Yeah.
Regeneration.
We'll see what the
Yeah.
plan is from Titan. Do you think they just have to wait till they farm BKB on Night Stalker, or can they
Hex.
find kills
They
before
need-
then?
The crucial time is the Hex. Right now, what they need to do is what they can do. The best thing is like maybe just look for pickoffs, or either they get pickoffs or they just consistently control the map with the Acceptor or Night Stalker. Oh, they got a pickoff.
Wow.
Waste.
What?
Lane.
How?
Actually, not top lane, bottom lane. He Sunstrike, the Sanking.
Yeah, mid. What? How did that happen?
Sanking died here.
Yeah, there was no one nearby. I guess the Elder Titan pushed him back.
I think the Elder Titan Spirit scouted the Sanking. I
Yeah.
wasn't even paying attention because like no
Meanwhile,
one was near
bottom.
the Sanking.
It
No one
looks
was
like
near the Sanking.
Yao's
He's
finished his BKB, but it's on the courier. It's not going to arrive just yet. Courier en route. Will it get here in time? Doesn't look like it. Yao's in trouble. Can't even get off the rage here. It's on cooldown. Sunstrike coming in as well. Yao will get destroyed. Nyx Assassin. Insta Vendetta. He's on
Oh,
the
they
run
see
now.
him. Do they see him?
They
Okay,
did.
maybe not.
They did for a second. Then they backed off.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, but
is
I
under
guess the
attack.
middle lane how the Sanking died was do you have the replay?
I think it. No, I have not seen a replay come
It
up
should
yet.
be Elder Titan Spirit
know-
scouted.
You know what I
scouted
think
him.
it was as well? The Necro Book from Invoker. It's on cooldown, so I think it
Oh.
may be in the Necro Book.
He killed the Invoker for Necrobook in middle lane. Oh, bottom lane net.
Net goes down to the Storm Spirit. But
Easy
I think
enough.
the Invoker Necrobook scouted the Sanking, and Sanking killed the Necrobook, then died to a Sunstrike, is my guess.
Yeah, it's either that or just wait for the replay. Oh, here comes DD. You're gonna get a Barrow Strike on Yamate. He's gonna get 4-staff out.
No damage being done by DD on the Sanking. Now he's silenced up. He's going to go down to that Impetus. Sunstrike not even needed.
Oh no, that was
Nice.
a disaster for them. Wasted the epicenter now. Titan can just wait for the Rubik in 10 seconds and go push a tower.
Well, with that,
Oh,
when that happened,
That was a huge disaster.
Yeah.
4-staff, best item.
you can see why you go straight. I mean, Extinct has less than 800 HP, but he's like, I need this 4-star.
Yeah, that 4-staff was like a lot of players would have actually gotten. He would have had his scepter by now, but having the 4-staff there made a difference.
Night Stalker now just a couple hundred gold away from a BKB, and once that BKB's up, I feel Titan are probably on equal or really good footing at that point. They're going to have a Hex as well on Invoker. He's got 3.7k gold. That's KYXY Sheepstick. Something
this
must be
is-
very careful.
This is a very good time already for them to
Dire's
fight.
middle
With the
tower
hex up
is under
on the
attack.
Invoker, he's gonna get it right away, and maybe after the hex they just smoke and try and look.
Yep.
Do they have a smoke? Yeah, they have a smoke on net. And this is
Key
the
warning
last
for
smoke.
now.
Yeah, this is the last smoke for them, so they need to use this very, very wisely.
Well, at the same time, LGD have no vision at all. They just de-warded the only ward they had up on the map, using the gem on the Night Stalker. So LGD are playing completely blind here.
They have one observer ward on the Sand King, which is about to get placed right now. He's gonna
Yep.
place it here.
That was the
But it's
exact
gonna
spot
get-
it was at before, but...
It's gonna get deordered. So
Oh, they
that's
saw him plan it because the...
Yeah, the ward. The
Sneaky.
ancient ward.
I don't mind him planning it there again, but little does he know he gets spotted doing so.
Yeah, they just have no idea that there's a ward there. So it's important for them to get a gem soon for them.
Yeah,
To just clear out the vision of Titan on the map.
I think
Just
that's a good
Titan
point.
right now- Yeah, Titan right now have so much map vision.
Sanking should have really maybe... Either Sanking or the Nyx need to have bought a gem for this team. They don't have to carry it. Maybe give it to the Storm or the AA,
think
but...
I think the supporters should get it. The Nyx needs his blink.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
quite
the
surprised that
Sanking, I guess, after... Well,
I'm
now he's
surprised
got his
that
4-star.
I'm quite surprised that he went for 4-star first though. The Nyx.
Yeah.
He needs the blink very, very badly.
BKB now up for Night Stalker, so... Titan's teamfight gets a lot scarier.
Only downside is it just turned 6 AM for the Night Stalker and his ultimate is on cooldown.
It's not ideal, but I guess they can just wait. They can farm buybacks. They can farm their next.
Yeah, it's gonna be another 4 minutes before the
Yeah.
next night phase. It's gonna be a long time.
Not fun. Not fun. But
Yeah. 25 seconds before he has his ultimate. I guess they're just gonna use his ultimate to fight.
Yeah.
It's not a level 16 one,
They
so
can-
it doesn't really last that long.
they can still push using Necro Books plus Forward Spirits, even with it during daytime. I feel like daytime isn't a deterrent for them. The main problem was that the AoE combos just crippled them, but with the BKB, if the fight starts, he just pops
Dire's
ulti,
middle
pops
tower
BKB,
is
and he's
under
good to go.
attack.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, without the Night Stalker vision from the scepter, the duration is it's a bit
That's true.
difficult for them. Yeah, I don't think like it's that easy for them to initiate, because every time he needs to initiate, he needs to pop darkness beforehand to actually scout out the position of the enemies.
Illusion.
Oh, here we go. Roche is back up now, so it is daytime
Radiant's top
for another
tower is
maybe
under
2.5
attack.
minutes, and it's going to be
Yeah, I think it's about 3 minutes. There's still about 3 minutes.
Okay.
2.5, 3, yeah, about there. It's quite some time away.
Haya going to look to farm towards his BKB. And you just push out these lanes here. You can see the top lane being nicely pressured by the Sand King. And nothing too much coming from this one. LGD, they still really... I mean, we talk about the gem here. I feel like they're really struggling because they don't have a gem up right now.
Yeah, I think they need a gem very, very badly. But who's gonna get it at the moment? The supports are... The two supports don't have enough gold. Okay, Sand King will
Sand
get
King,
gold.
yeah.
Sand King is 700.
It's going to be... I hope it's his next item. He's got up to 800 now, so just...
I really
little
don't
more.
think the other 3 heroes should get the gem, because the NA needs his Blink and Alchemist and Storm. You don't want them to be spending money on a gem.
AA wants his Ag Scepter as well.
Oh,
There's
top
going to be
lane,
Hex
top
top lane. Oh, Deathling Blast as well. The Meteor going to come. Nice 4-star from DD. Keeps himself alive just barely. Burrow Strike to get him further away. KYX was a little bit slow after the Hex to use
The Meteor was really slow. He had the Meteor invoked earlier than the Deafening Blast.
Okay. That was, yeah, not a very clean game. KYXY Hex, and it was such a long gap before he even used another spell after using the Hex.
Because he didn't have a dagger or 4-star to get near, NA is gonna find KYXY.
Does he go
Oh,
for
the
it?
Storm. Where's the Storm?
There's your Storm Zip in, and KYXY, that's an easy pick-off going the way of LGD. BKB being used by Rabbit just to be on the safe side, and well,
Just to make sure that he gets the kill. I think it's okay for him to use.
Radiant's
the
middle
10-second
tower
one? Oh,
is
yeah,
under
it is.
attack.
yes, it's still okay, like you say.
Dire's bottom tower
And that
is
that
under
just goes to
attack.
show KYXY needs a BKB this game, I think.
It's a position 1 Invoker. It's definitely worth it. Yeah, like you mentioned, BKB on the Invoker. With this sort of playstyle against a lineup like this, he definitely needs a BKB.
BKB's all around. I mean, that's Alchemist has his. Night Stalker's.
5 stuns on the enemy team. That's for sure he needs a BKB. He
I
can
think
buy
both-
back to take this fight.
We'll see if he does. Roshan's not going down that fast. Titan nearby. It is still daytime here. Yamate maybe needs to pop his ultimate soon. 4 PM is the time, and well, it looks like they force him
gonna
back.
be night soon. Yeah, 30 seconds or 1 minute more.
You know, it may be daytime, but they've still got a higher with Astral Spirit. That's another great scouting tool. So even with it daytime, they can still get some good vision.
Yeah, the Astro is just a very... An Elder Titan as a hero is just a good hero for fighting in the pit.
Yes. Oh, it's so painful with the armor and magic damage resistance being removed.
Yeah, his ultimate is just guaranteed to hit
Ooh.
multiple heroes in the
Invoker
pit.
picks up a Hex. So that you talked about the mobility, and he's going to get
Blink.
some. Oh, so yeah,
Okay.
Blink. Yeah, that's, I'm...
Yeah, he needs a Blink or 4 stuff to initiate, but at the same time he still needs a BKB, but he feels like it's much more important for them to get the initiation. Whoever makes the first move.
Now it's nighttime. Now Night Stalker immediately pops his ultimate. This is going to limit the vision for
Dire's
LGD
middle
so
tower
much.
is under attack.
Yeah, this is a good time for them to just... I think they need to pick off the tier 2 at the bottom and the
Then go
middle lane.
right.
Make sure that they control the Roshan the next fight.
Dire's structures
Lift
are
will be forced out
fortified.
here. LGD do not want to lose this tier 2 without a fight. At least without causing Titan some issues here. They're going to keep it alive a little bit longer, but with Forward Spirits as well as the Necro Archer still online, they may be able to get it. This Necro Archer portrait, what is this? He looks like a deformed Meepo.
I didn't manage to click it on
Oh.
time.
Those Necro Archers look really funky.
Do you think Alchemist should have a different portrait when he's on Rage?
Yeah,
Dodo.
why not? The more portraits, the merrier.
Yeah, I like the Dota one where he turns into some purple portrait.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower
good.
is under attack.
Well, Titan will get the tier 2 mid tower, and they can
Dire's
swing to
middle
Roshan now if they
tower has
want to. No Necro 3 for 25 seconds, so maybe a small concern for them, but in general, they've got such a good vision advantage. They've got the gem, they've dewatered the map, and they've got Ag Scepter on Night Stalker as well as the Astral Spirit from Elder Tide.
Yeah, they have far more control on the map right now, but it's also down to the fact that the LGD team took a long time to get a gem of their own, so they
have
weren't
one now?
really able. Yeah, they have one now on the Sand King. They weren't able to control the map beforehand, so the vision on Titan is definitely better than LGD at the moment.
Both teams just allowing one another to get to the late game. I mean, you look at LGD, they're going to start an Assault Curse on the Alchemist, I think, but LGD's late game, they don't have actual physical damage.
I think LGD's late game is not too bad because of the fact that Storm against this type of lineup is still really good in the late game phase.
Yeah.
I still think it's not too bad for them to go to late game.
Okay.
They have so much fighting power. Oh, Nat is gonna go down again.
We need to
He's
pop the
gonna go down
BKB.
here.
Rabbit's gonna really commit to this one. Blink, Burrow Strike coming in from DD. Ice Blast will finish off Net, but here goes Yamate. He's gone in here. Once the Alchemist may stun himself, the BKB will prevent that from happening. One for nothing trade with like 4 BKBs being used, and DD now silenced up. He's in a world of trouble. He's in a world of pain.
Sunstrike? Do they have Sunstrike?
Well, the Deafening Blast actually going to miss. Force Staff going to keep him alive. Alchemist now needs to throw this stun. Can he even get the stun? He will with the help of a Burrow Strike. Alchemist stun gets lobbied into Yamate. 2 hero stun with a Hayu grouping up as well. But a 1 for nothing trade. And just a Rubik.
Yeah, again, Nat is just always the guy that they are going on all the time first.
It's a hard game for him because he has to be in the front because he's got no blink or force stuff. If he has a blink dagger, he can sit back.
Think about the lineup. Rubik is actually, if you don't kill the Rubik first, just look at the spells that he can steal. Anything he gets stunned on the Sand King or the NA or the Ball Lightning, he's gonna do so much in the fight.
Yeah. It's where he really needs a blink dagger so he can come into a fight late. But without a blink dagger, he has to stay so far forward to steal any spells, and that's where he's food for a Storm Spirit.
Yeah. This fight is actually still, the Storm Spirit will have a buy. I don't think he will use up all his money, so he'll have buyback to come in to this fight. There's still a tier 2 for him to teleport to around this place. So it's fairly quick for him to get towards the Roche Pit.
LGD know that they're being spotted here. They're against the Night Stalker with Ag Scepter, so they're just going, they're playing brave here.
They don't have a choice though.
They've got BKBs, so at this point with BKBs up on Storm as well as Alchemist, they can actually run head first into Titan if they want to.
Yeah, it's gonna be nighttime for quite a few minutes, so probably LGD what they have to do right now is just try to control the map and they cannot go into the Roche Pit without picking off any of Titan's heroes.
Yep. Did Titan go like mass hexes here? Like I saw Yamate last time it was Night Stalker go hex on Night Stalker. We could even see Enchantress go a hex.
Abyssal Blade on Night Stalker would be better. He needs to be like the right clicker. Or even just assault. Or middle lane, they're smoked up.
Whoa, he gets the haste. He's actually hasted up still, so that hex does very little.
Just look at the value of that 4-staff.
Rabbit's in trouble. Nice 4-staff going to keep him away. Another 4-staff on DD. That keeps him alive just a little bit longer. And he goes down in the end to the Earth Splitter from the Elder Titan. Chases on for Rabbit, but 4-staff gaming. This is making this a pretty low kill game because of all these 4-staff.
Just that one 4-staff from X-Ting. Man, he saved Yamate twice already. One on the jungle, on their own jungle, and the other one just...
Do you think he would have died without the 4-staff there? He did have a haste room.
Yeah, I think he would have died, because if he got Vortex, I think he's just gonna die.
Yeah, it's like a Burrow Strike plus
Burrow Strike and the Ice Blast, and he's just gonna die right away.
Rabbit at bottom lane, forced to use his BKB here. As Yamate gets his Vortex up here. Rabbit now waits it out, zips away, and that's okay. That's good for Titan. They're just wearing down this BKB. It's now down to 7 seconds for your Storm Spirit. I think they'll be perfectly happy with that trade.
I actually thought they were actually more inclined to go for the Roshan, but nah, they'll just go for, because no BKB on the Storm.
Yeah. Well, T2 tower and they use a BKB charge, but TP in. This is the Storm, I believe. He's got no BKB. I don't know if he wants to fight this. Immediately hex up. They'll kill up the Storm. The 4-staff is actually forward. Rabbit's still alive. One last impetus finishes them off. Alchemist now. BKB will kill off the Rubik. Also help things out. Extinct on the side, healing himself up. A higher with the Ice Blast on himself. 1 or 2 more right clicks will finish him off. He's trying to hide in the trees. He will Soul Ring and then blow up to that. I think he was actually looking to self-deny himself there. Alchemist now channeling a stun. Will self-stun. Meanwhile, on the backlines here, it looks like Night Stalker and Invoker finish off the AA. The chase is on. They want Yao, and Yao without a TP. He's trapped. They see him. They've got Ag Scepter. What?
What?
Is he trapped?
No, they know he doesn't have a TP. They wanted to get the NA as well.
Okay, that Yamate was going scouting. That's what he was doing. Like he left Yao there and ignored him, but he's still ignoring him.
He knew he was nowhere, dude. You're going nowhere. He's like playing with his food, you know.
That's
nice
animal cruelty right there. Like that's goblin cruelty. Like, oh man. Rather than just straight up kill him, you're torturing him. That's...
So the vampire was toying around with the goblin.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Poor
attack.
Yao.
Double damage.
Well, LGD, they get beaten pretty handily in that team fight there. The Storm Spirit TPing him with no BKB. That really cost him.
That was the most important thing.
Yeah.
The second reason, right, why they were able to take the fight pretty well because of, do you see like Yamate was standing here at night, so he basically have everything scouted out.
Yeah.
He was
Smart
standing
position.
in this spot.
Well, even if he's not there, it's still like he TP'd right in front of the Invoker. Like that was.
Yeah. But the main thing is they could see exactly where the Sand King and NA were, because NA had 4 stars, Sand King had 4 stars. The two of them had 4 stars.
Okay. Well, and the Storm Spirit does have his Hex now, and that was also the other thing. He didn't have buyback that fight.
Yeah, he bought everything.
And Alchemist now picks up an Assault Crest for the team. Yao really needs to transition into like a carry mode right now. Whatever that may be, like Mjolnir or an Abyssal Blade, something to actually give him some good late game right click damage.
It's a difficult choice for him. There's a lot of items I think he can go for, but maybe he would just lean towards more utility style of items. Maybe Heaven's Halberd.
Okay.
It'll be useful for him to tank against the Fort Spirits and Elder Titan.
Man, Yamate's picked up a Reaver. He's going Heart of Tarrasque.
Radiant's
He's almost
middle
got it too.
tower
He's just
is under
800
attack.
away.
Oh, thought he might actually go for Assault Cuirass first.
I guess there's not that much right-click damage from
Radiant's
LGD
middle
though.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, but it still
Radiant's
synergizes
middle
very
tower
well
has
with
been
the Elder
denied.
Titan and Fort Spirits.
Yeah.
You kill people very quickly. But at the same time, the heart, if you don't die when they jump on you, like if the storm zips in, he jumps on you and you don't die, you just come back full health later.
Yeah. Well, Yamate towards the bottom lane. While daytime, I think Titan
Radiant's
decide
bottom
no need to
tower
fight,
is
no
under
need
attack.
to take any risks here. Let's just wait it out. Currently 11 AM in the sundial, and that means Titan have got a good 3-4 minutes of just waiting around. Wait till it hits nighttime again, then do they think about pushing high ground anytime soon, or is this just going to be a fairly passive play from them for the next few minutes?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I think it's not that easy to push high ground though, but if they give LGD more time to farm up, then it's gonna be a bit of a problem if they can get the next fight. The next fight when they push, if Storm has buyback, you are dealing with 6 heroes, and Storm is like one of the best heroes to have buyback on
Yeah.
defending.
This AA Ag Scepter is taking a long time to finish as well, and this is
Radiant's
where
top tower
like,
is
you watch
under
some of the other players who play AA, like I've seen Chuan, he'll just go for a 4-star. Because imagine if this AA had another 4-star on LG's side. I feel like that would almost do more than having an Ag Scepter piece or two.
Unless you can get the Acceptor quick though.
Yeah.
The Acceptor is actually very strong on AA.
But at this stage of the game, like 45 minutes in, he may finish it. Maybe like 43 minutes in. Is it still worth it?
He still needs another piece of. He needs one more item, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or has he? Yeah, he still needs 1,000 gold. So this is going to be a very slow Ag
It's
Scepter.
a very, very long way because of the fact that he didn't get a lot of kills. Assists weren't really a lot.
He's got an
this game
Ag
was
Scepter
a lot
ulti against like a Night Stalker with a Heart of Tarrasque. Oof. Blink out just in time. Blink plus 4-star from DD, almost getting caught at the top lane.
You can actually stack a lot of aura items on them. I think Blades would also be really good for Titan. Night Stalker and Elder Titan.
He's lacking item slots right now, Yamate. He probably drops his treads, gets boosted travel, maybe passes the gem over, but
He's just waiting to die so he can use the Aegis.
yeah, that too. Oh, they're looking to get map control. They walk past a couple observer wards, but because it's daytime, Night Stalker didn't actually spot them. He needs to hit that nighttime, then he'll actually have a much better job of scouting out these wards, but it's DD at top lane who may be the target. Looks like they pinged one of the
Oh,
obs.
he just turned nighttime. He's dead. I think he doesn't back.
Yeah, Night Stalker goes in. Blink lift here. They'll follow up with a silence as well. Can force stuff, but won't get a chance to do so. And T2 tower going to go down. The Sand King even have buyback? Doesn't look like it. No, he's short a couple hundred gold. And with this,
Radiant's
Titan go high
bottom
ground.
tower is under
oh, they're going to
attack.
get the bottom tower. Rabbit will kill the tower, and then he'll have buyback gold.
Oh, Oh, he had buyback. Yeah, he had buyback.
Radiant's bottom tower
Smart
is
play from
falling.
Rabbit.
He bought us so
Dire's top
quickly.
tower is under
Yeah, I'm
attack.
surprised. Like, you're not fighting just yet. So we'll go in. Now we go. Blink Impel here. Full stuff away on Yamate. He needs to be careful here. The BKB from Rabbit. He wants to go on this Night Stalker here with the A Ice Blast. Maybe to kill him off. The BKB is still there. But this is a Night Stalker with Ag
Yes,
Scepter.
Aegis. Yes, Aegis.
Oh, no. This is not the target we're going to go on. Yao taking a lot of damage. Epicenter coming on through from LGD. It's going to bring down the Rubik here. The Aegis will pop. Night Stalker is going to be respawning into possibly a bad fight. It's 5v3 all of a sudden. Yao going to stun himself up, and now the BKB comes up from Yamate. But the fight, it's already been lost. Blink past the Ice Wall. This is going to be an easy Impel as well as a fire respecting Yamate. The Cold Feet going to proc as well. And Yamate in all sorts of trouble. Pulled in by the Vortex. Brought down as well. LGD with a big hold here at the top lane.
That epicenter, let's see the change log. Not change log, combat log. How much damage did that epicenter? He did so much damage for them.
A lot. That's
It was actually really weird for me. Like once they saw the Sanking buyback, they still wanted to siege.
Yeah, and they had a good 10-second window or so to back off. Like it's not like they were immediately engaged upon. They tried to go high ground well after the buyback had happened.
Yeah, I think they just
Radiant's
wanted. They
middle
think they
tower
could have
is
taken
under
the fight.
attack.
Yeah, overconfidence coming out then. Well, that was with an Aegis on the Night Stalker as well. Like, bit of a mistake there.
Because they died. They took so much damage and they died too quickly.
Radiant's middle
And
tower
even
has
if the
fallen.
Night Stalker had an Aegis, it just wasn't very useful. And I was actually quite
Radiant's
surprised the
top
way the
tower
fight
is under
started. They
attack.
went on the Night Stalker with Aegis, and the Sanking just like he epicentered the ones behind,
Radiant
trying to save him.
structures
Yeah.
are fortified.
Yeah, it actually ended up
Radiant's
working out
top
okay.
tower
Normally you
is
think,
under
okay,
attack.
this guy's got BKB and Aegis. He's not the target to go on, but
Yeah, usually you think of it that way, or otherwise you're just like, okay, I'm gonna just send the storm, but the storm to just pull the Night Stalker, and you guys just ignore the Night Stalker. But the
Yeah.
thing is, like, they committed the hacks, and they went on the Night Stalker too, so they committed everything, but apart from the Sanking epicenter.
well, Invoker going to pick up some late game boots of travel. You've still got the buyback as well, which is the important thing for core heroes like Storm Spirit, Invoker.
4,000 gold,
Yeah.
Bloodstone maybe.
Picks up the Perseverance, so either Bloodstone or a
Linken's.
Lincoln's is probably better this game against the Hexes.
But Bloodstone is very strong if you can get a lot of charge in. It prepares you for the long haul.
There have not been many kills this game, Winter. 14 kills in 45 minutes.
It makes you a lot harder to kill and respawns faster,
Yeah.
and you don't lose gold, so I think it's a very good late game item to get the Bloodstone on Storm.
Okay. We'll see Rabbit possibly going to find a few heroes heading his way soon. Titan poised around this bottom river near the Roshan pit. No Roshan for at least a minute. Possibly more, most likely longer. LGD.
Oh, this is a bit dangerous. Fighting around the tree line here. Night Stalker has the advantage.
Yes.
So,
And that's where LGD, they plop down a ward here. They don't even care if this gets dewarded. It's going to get dewarded immediately, but LGD say, okay, that's where they are. So,
bye. See you later.
that ward, not even, I wouldn't even consider that a wasted ward from
It
LGD.
feels like the banner placing the wall. Okay, just get out. Bye.
I mean, it cost them 100 gold. More importantly, it cost them a cooldown because the wards are very lacking at this stage of the game. But hey, more spawning in 15 seconds and...
Yeah, and Yao is building into. He's 1,000 away from 1,200 away from Abyssal Blade. That's a late game item, the damage item we're talking about. But
Alright.
he's going to be.
He's going to save the buyback, though. I think
He's
that's
gonna
more
be ganked
important.
soon. He's gonna get ganked soon. Oh, he's running up the top side.
He's got teammates here. There's an AA with an Ag Scepter now. Drums picked up by Elder Time. He mentioned the Vlad's here, but he's gone for a late game Drums.
Drums?
I guess not bad, especially the charges with the 10% movement and attack
Yeah,
speed bonuses.
But so late, the drums is not as useful anymore. I
The
think,
Vlad's
like,
would have been a better choice, like you
the
mentioned.
Vlads would have been a better choice. Gives your team armor, and
Yep.
Night Stalker and Elder Titan himself can life drain during the BKB time, so it's actually
Yes.
really useful, I feel.
Yeah. And even the bonus damage is percent based. In this stage of the game, everyone gets a lot of bonus
Here comes
damage
the
from
drum.
the
Here comes
percent.
the drum. They're sounding the drum. Good, right?
The drums of war.
It's like the Warcraft orc unit where it rides on a. I don't know what it's called already. It has a drums aura effect.
The
Gives you-
Coda Beast?
Oh yeah, the Kodo Beast.
Yeah, I love those Coda Beasts.
And they
Did you
just
used to
kill-
play Warcraft 3 melee at all?
Yeah, they can just devour your Torrent
Yeah.
chieftain.
What race did you play?
The imbalanced Blade Master.
Oh, you were a scummy blade. With that said, I was a scummy night elf who would pick Demon Hunter every game. So Demon Hunter, the most OP hero of all time, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, the level 6 Metamorphosis Splash.
Even dude, the level 1 Demon Hunter is like his stats were like so OP.
Yeah,
And
because
just-
of the armor and
Yeah.
HP.
He would just
Very
right click everyone down, and then I mean Mana Burn was fantastic too. LGD, they're gonna run into the Night Stalker, but it is nighttime, so he still sees them. And LGD, it's not gonna succeed with this rotation in. Did they? No, they won't smoke. They just waddled on in.
After 48 minutes, the goal graph is close to 0. Oh, they see the storm. Just look at the Night Stalker. He's always positioned so well.
Who do
to
you
just-
go on? Like, I guess they need hexes. They've got a hex and enchantress now
Oh,
as
they're
well.
gonna have a ward here. They're gonna have a ward behind. They see everything now.
Storm is gonna jump on the Night Stalker here. Silencer fall as well. Hey, Ice
he got
Blast.
hexed! He got hexed!
Can they follow this up? There's a second hex as well, but the BKB does get popped from Rabbit. Not to mention Yamate's. Both teams pop BKBs. Both teams disengage, but Titan, they want to
They need
chase.
to back off. Sanking is top. Sanking is top. They cannot
Oh,
fight
wow.
this.
They're going to kill off the Alchemist, maybe may force out a BKB. Yao going to BKB, can TP if he wants to. Throws out a stun, backs off, and...
This is still okay, as long as they don't lose heroes, because LGD were out of position. Sanking was at top, they cannot fight.
10 stuns
Sanking
hit, 49 minutes in.
Sanking has BKB. By the way.
This is BKB gaming this game. This is, what, 6 BKBs? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 6. The longer the game goes, you might probably even see one more on the Enchantress.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
And
the
the-
Ice Blast can actually kill him so quickly.
The Enchantress having the second Hex for this team helps out a lot right now, I feel. That's a pretty big item
Yeah.
pickup.
Definitely, Hex is the best, if not the best late game item, apart
Yeah.
from Divine Rapier.
Dude, Force Staff's a pretty OP late game too. This Storm keeps getting saved by Force Staffs.
Yeah, I think
Do you think...
4 up Hex, Divine Rapier, and a new BKB. Okay, this ball.
Yeah. Do you think anything needs to be... I don't feel like Force Staffs are overpowered, but they're... like, you can counter a Hex using a Force Staff. You can counter so much with using Force
Counter
Staff.
a Hex with a Diffuser Blade, so...
That's true. Who's going Diffusal this game? Anyone? No. Probably not. Maybe like Nyx Assassin or someone could.
It's gonna take him a while though, he doesn't have to go for it, but it's gonna be a smoke. Now, jump in.
Oh, they've got a Hayo here. Doesn't get a chance to pop his BKB. Chainsaw, there's your Force Staff away. A Hayo kept alive a little bit longer, but he goes down in the end. Doesn't waste his BKB by any chance. Here comes Yamate with a BKB of his own. Storm. His BKB on cooldown now. He's going to be very careful. Sanking pops his BKB. Both
Got
teams is
epicenter.
BKB for life. It's a
Yeah,
way of life here.
epicenter.
Nice stolen Burrow Strike from Net. Goes on through. Catches that ice here.
Oh,
Epicenter coming in from DD. That's going to blow up the Enchantress as well as the Rubik. The Deafening Blast Medium going to completely whiff. KYXY, please. He's going to look to TP out. Is this BKB going to last long enough?
Oh,
No,
bash.
it's not. The bash! The bash from the Alchemist. Yao gets the kill here. They're going to clean up. They kill off absolutely everyone apart from the Night Stalker. Invoker got to kill the Nyx Assassin in the end. That was like
Yeah.
the Necro books or...
Necrobook killed the
Oh. Sad times, but they go Roshan. Do they really want to go Roshan and not mid with like just Night Stalker? alive?
Probably it's okay because Elder Titan Rubik's respawning soon. Both of them can buy a lot of time. It's
Yeah.
much safer to get the Roche.
Well, looks like Alchemist maybe going to take the Aegis here. He drops his TP scroll in.
Match slot.
Thistle Blade. This Alchemist is getting
Roshan has
scary. Oh, he takes
fallen
G.
to the dire.
Storm takes Aegis.
Immortality is mine.
Both these two heroes are pretty much
Look at the
maxed
late
out.
game.
Oh
You're
no,
talking about the late game, they don't have a lot of right click, but suddenly chilling touch on Chemical Rage Alchemist.
yeah. This Alchemist will probably sell his mech and pick up like what, another damage item of some kind? Maybe a Heart of Tarask even.
I think it's okay for him to get a Mjolnir still. Still a very good item on Alchemist.
Yep. Shiva's Guard picked up by Sanking. This guy's filthy freaking
Oh,
rich.
what?
We'll take a look at this last fight again on the
Just
Chinese
look at the
screen.
last hit counter. Just look at the last hits of the Sanking.
Wow. He's got 240 last hits. That's a lot of farm, and that last fight, that Net goes in with the Burrow Strike, catches out the Nyx, but they just did not. They were not ready for that epi. This Sanking's been almost the MVP this game. He's hit
The-
so many good epicenters.
The Nyx has like so many ways of defending himself. The Carapace and a Ghost Scepter and a Force Staff. It's just hard for them to go on him first. But the Sanking he just did really well after the initiation on IC.
Radiant's top tower is under
Well, look at the
attack.
T2 tower. Tornado just gonna go
Radiant's
flying
top
on through.
tower has fallen.
Invoker is pretty big here. He's picked up an ultimate orb, so I guess a Lincoln
He's
Sphere.
pretty big, but he's not carry. Even
No.
like Storm is not a carry, but
Over here now.
Storm still does more carry, does more work in the carry role than compared to Invoker.
Yeah, he's got the mobility, and KYXY, well, he'll maybe get a Lincoln Sphere off of this, but that's not going to be a game changer.
Skadi, Lincoln Sphere, I don't know man, like the game-changing item, there's only one game-changing item on Evoker this late round, it's the Refresher.
Yeah, I thought he'd go for the Refresher
Radiant's
after that,
top
because then you can
tower
have
is
2
under
hexes, 2
Yeah.
Necrobook summons,
Your,
and
your meatball is the biggest damage.
yeah, having 2 of all those spells is pretty huge. But, and LGD, I mean, sure they get the Aegis and Cheese, but they've still in a position where there's got a 4-second BKB on Storm. I think the Alchemist is down to 5 seconds as well, so at this point, these heroes are looking to rebuy new BKBs maybe, because 4 seconds is not going to cut it in these next few team fights, I don't think.
Yeah, but they have the map control, they have the Aegis, they have the cheese, and the courier is going on a secret mission. Who is buying something important? Let's see.
It's the Lincolns, I think. It's the Invoker Lincoln.
Huh? You think so? Oh yeah, he has 5,000 gold.
Yeah, not much coming
And
out from anyone else.
Lincoln is like, it doesn't help them win the fight. Seriously,
No, it may keep well. If it keeps them alive, who knows? Like
they
it
can
makes-
just use the mana burn from far range to just break the Lincolns and
Yeah.
just jump in. After that, doesn't they have so many 4 stuff? Either way, I don't think it's gonna be so useful. The Lincolns.
Yes. Well, LGD looks like they want to try and breach high ground. They'll just chip away at this one using the Alchemist in the Chemical Rage form. You've basically just got to go in or pop a Glyph here. There's going to be a zip in. They want to focus down net with a BKB on the Storm. This BKB very short though. Rabbit's going to be a little bit careful. Has got the Aegis to back him up here. Yamete can't even get off his BKB. He's being chain stunned down. He'll go down. Does he have a buyback? He does not. And with Night Stalker on the sidelines, this could be the end for Titan.
This is Rex, I think maybe. Oh,
Sand
still
King
not
does
Rex,
go
yeah.
down. Has a buyback, but I don't think he wants to use it. I think they just push on. I don't think they need the Sand
they,
King for this.
they still need Aegis and they still have their
Yeah.
Aegis and cheese.
Chemical Rage in 10 seconds. Sand King will even
Sand King.
buy back just to
not?
reinforce his team.
Why not?
I think they realize Night Stalker has no buyback. If Night Stalker bought back, maybe they retreat there. But,
Yeah, they
with-
can just break the tower with the epicenter.
Yep. This is, I think at least one set of racks is going to be falling here, unless Titan make a team fight of their lives.
The team fight of their lives will come from the Elder Titan ultimate, which he doesn't have now, and the
Oh, dear.
meatball.
It's even, okay, he hits level 16 now, but Ice Wall being deployed,
He
and
doesn't have it for
Radiant's
50
middle
seconds.
tower
They
is
can't
under
defend it.
attack.
there is a glyph, and
Radiant
they'll pop that to stall the
structures
push. They actually
are
timed the glyph with the tornadoes, not the
Oh,
Best coordination.
No. He used his tornado already. It means that his
Radiant's
rock
middle
combination
tower
is not
has
that
fallen.
available.
Yeah. Oh, there's a blink Fire Strike from Ned. He's just trying to stall here. Buy any time they can. There goes your Chaos Meteor, but the BKBs dodge all of the damage there. Alchemist channeling a stun now. He will get it off on the Invoker as well, and Raxus take a fall. Yao taking a lot of damage, and with the Hex, he's going to go down to the Impetus. Can't pop the cheese during the Hex, so nice little kill there for Titan. They've lost Arax, but at this stage of the game, 55 minutes in, Arax does not mean too much. But it's still LGD in control.
Yeah, they used a buyback on Rubik. Rubik died twice, but LGD used a buyback on their own too, on the Sand King. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been confident taking the fight there. And they lost the Alchemist. I think
Illusion.
Titan was actually, it didn't actually went too bad for them.
Yeah,
Since
I
LGD
agree.
used a buyback.
The problem is, like, Titan are in a spot where only the Invoker and Elder Titan have buyback, but Yamete is so far away from having buyback. These next few fights, he's just getting focused down every single time, and he's got a 4-second BKB. I just don't see how Yamete can farm a buyback safely. Like, with an Aegis on Storm, I think LGD are just going to go for another fight.
Yeah, Night Stalker sucks at farming though.
Yeah, like, he's got to farm a good 1,500 gold before his buyback. Actually, yeah, 1,360 he's short.
What did the Invoker buy? He used his money.
Lincoln, maybe?
What? He bought a energy booster?
I think it's a misclick. Unless
Seriously?
he's going Bloodstone. I don't see him going Bloodstone.
Did he just get an energy booster?
He
What?
sold it.
He lost money for that, but yeah. he
That's
doesn't
500
care.
gold. It's not the end of the world, not game changing.
Man, this guy is seriously.
Don't you say it, Winter. Same. Did you see the game against Newbie yesterday where he had a bit of a unfortunate play as well on his lone druid when he got caught out?
Did he deny himself?
No, he didn't deny himself, but he got. It was like after the Nature's Prophet. Ahaya got picked off on Nature's Prophet, and it was like a 4-5 man push was coming down towards their base, and he just got caught out like outside of the base for no reason at all, and he had no buyback as well.
Was he the wiper? Oh no.
No, he was the lone druid. He got caught out
Okay.
after
Then
Prophet had
I
died.
didn't see that game. I only caught the game where he was wiper.
Okay. But yeah, like it was like a 5-man push down the mid lane. He gets caught out with no buyback, I mean, the Prophet had already died to the 5-man push as well, and Prophet had buyback ready to go, but then KYXY dies with no buyback, and it's like, oh, we lost, I guess, because they had no lone druid. So, he's a fantastically individually skilled player, but sometimes under pressure, he chokes.
He just like, he feels a bit like CTY sometimes.
Yeah. Not a big game player.
He's a very sound mechanical player, one of the best in Southeast Asia.
Yes, I agree. But
He's as good as Mushi.
But Mushi is, when it comes to late game decision making and play, is
Oh, he got snapped! He's gonna go down! Long zip! He's dead!
that was a huge zip, and there's a Skadi on this Storm Spirit now as well.
You need to have a stats on how far did the storm zip in for that kill. Come on, you can do it.
New overlay, new stats feature, longest
New
zip.
stats feature, amount of distance storm traveled to get a kill.
It's like you have the long jump competition. That's what it's going to be called.
Oh,
The Storm Spirit long jump.
Who's gonna win the long jump? Anyone can beat Storm Spirit.
I'm not sure who that would be.
No, no one.
No one. And stuff like teleporting doesn't count.
Frosted
So.
is cheating, so it doesn't count.
Maybe a Rubik with who steals ball lightning can beat him.
But yeah, Rubik's support doesn't have mana pool.
Yeah. Hey man, in theory, with 6 bloodstones.
Radiant's
Okay.
bottom tower has fallen.
Well, we'll see the bottom lane now. T3 tower goes down. Rubik gonna be respawning in a second, and Titan's still in this game. The buyback for Nightstalker is still not there. That's actually makes it really hard for them to fight. They need this Nightstalker buyback because he's almost guaranteed to die in a team fight, and they're gonna go for a smoke wraparound. That's the name of the game. They want to catch up the backlines here. Heroes like Sanking, who keeps destroying them with Epicenter.
They need to
has no
hex.
buyback too.
They need to hex, get the Night Stalker nearer for vision, and then hex the Sanking.
Oh, they're
also.
trying to keep
Oh,
me out.
they're gonna catch the Sanking!
Radiant's bottom
No.
barracks are under
Oh,
attack.
they're going the Alchemist instead. He's got the cheesy. We'll get hexed up. Yao's going to be the casualty of all.
Oh, they need to
Disintegrate.
ditch right. They need to ditch right away. Maybe they can catch the NA. Maybe.
Yeah. He's got 4 stuff in Blink. They shouldn't be able to catch him, but we'll see. Nightstalker pops the ultimate.
Oh
and
no, he's still not blinking. He's still not blinking.
Blink. Ooh. Phew. How long on Roche are we looking at? A pretty long-ish. About 2 minutes out of the possible max 3 minutes respawn time.
It's, another minute left, right? Am I reading this correctly? 1 more minute.
Yes, 1 more minute from where we are now. And Rabbit, well,
They want to take a fight. They want to take a fight with Epicenter.
he's gone in. He's looking for the Invoker here. Not going to get the Invoker. Pops a BKB here. DD goes in. He's got a BKB. Is he going to Epicenter? He's channeling it now. There's a chain stun. Absolute Twombo combo coming in from LGD. Buyback from the Alchemist. They'll get KYXY as well. His BKB worn off as well. He's on the run. The Unstable Concoction. The Burrow
They
Strike
lost
come
the fight.
in. GG. Perhaps. I mean, it should be.
Do they have buyback on anyone?
They have on the Invoker, I think, and that's about it. Invoker,
Buyback,
Enchantress
Invoker.
does as well.
Enchantress, Elder Titan, 3 heroes.
Okay. But no Nightstalker, no Rubik.
That's a relief.
Well, there's your double buyback, but it's a 5v3 scenario. Storm, he's got 1500 mana, which is more than enough to go look to break the high ground. He can even die, buy back, pick up some boots of travel, and
Yeah,
not that he
can-
needs to do so.
They can maybe just pass the cheese to the Storm, drop the power trace. He doesn't need his power trace. The Storm with
true.
the cheese right now is so strong. Much stronger than the Alchemist.
It's only 1000 mana though, but yeah, that's still a lot of mana. It's
Yeah,
not his
it
full
is,
mana
like-
pool though.
Storm with mana, it means the long jump never
Radiant
ends.
structures
Yeah.
are fortified.
Raxes looks like will take a fall. Even with Titan buying back, I don't think they can defend these Raxes at bottom lane. Titan, they're not
Radiant's
giving up. They
bottom
fought this hard for
barracks-
61
Radiant's
minutes,
middle
and
barracks has
they'll
fallen.
stay in this one to the end. Rabbit going to look for a zip in here. KYXY forced to pop his BKB. This is just a 5-second BKB. Goes
Radiant's
invis here.
bottom barracks
Now with a
has
self-stun
fallen.
here, but that's going to be just BKB'd off, so...
And Roshan is up, so...
Yeah.
Do they have
LGD?
smoke? Nope. They can't they have 1 smoke, but position of the creeps are just...
Who-
There's close to no chance they can contest this Rosh.
They have
And
to
with the
push out
second
mid and
cheese,
bottom.
they're gonna get another cheese for this.
Oh boy. I think this is it for Titan. Unfortunately, they're on their last legs here.
I think the Invoker without refresher is just Oh, finally there's an offering on the Elder Titan, the Blats.
Yeah.
It took him so long to get the item. I think this item would have been so much more stronger than the drum.
Yeah. Does Storm just drop his treads and get the Aegis here, or...
Yeah, I think so. Doesn't need the...
Roshan has fallen
Oh.
to the dire.
Come on, Storm. He's just going to go to the Alchemist. Storm not going to take anything.
Wow, cheese everywhere. Do you like cheese? Are you a cheese person?
I love cheese. If there was like
blue
one food in the
cheese,
world I couldn't
blue
live without,
cheese.
it's cheese.
Mozzarella.
Not too much mozzarella. I like funky smelling cheeses, like blue
Invisibility.
cheeses.
You only eat blue cheese with wine, so you must be a wine lover.
Oh, I do like wine. You eat blue cheese without wine too. I like all kinds of like soft
But it-
cheeses, like French cheeses. I don't know, you name it. I like cheese.
Blue cheese without wine is a bit weird, I feel. The taste. I don't like the taste without wine.
Okay. To me, to me it's the opposite. I feel like blue cheese overpowers the wine because it's such a strong taste.
Oh, they're gonna come from behind here. There's Aegis and 2 cheeses.
Have they got gem here? I don't know. Have they even got detection? They've lost their gem. Where's the
their gem?
vision?
Oh, they don't have dust.
No
They can't
dust,
see
no
the
sentries,
snake.
no gem. Icy can just go scan him out. He's the one with the
They
gem.
just
He goes to
YOLO.
blink him from net. They want to go on Rabbit here. Rabbit hasn't got Aegis or Cheese. He may go down to the Heck. The 4-stuff away
Oh,
will keep him
four-stuff.
alive. He gets the BKB off. Meanwhile, the sacking Epicenter is just going completely destructo mode. Titan go down. They lose 2. GG is called. Not a single casualty on the LGD side. I can't remember the last time Titan got a kill right now. Well, actually, maybe it was only like 4 or 5 minutes ago, but it never feels like Titan have won a fight in like 30 minutes.
I can tell you the last kill was on Alchemist, most likely, at the
Yeah.
bottom lane. They were retreating and they caught out the Alchemist.
Titan haven't won a team fight though in about 30 minutes time.
They don't have a carry hero, that's why. And Invoker, main thing is I think he needed to do all the heavy lifting, so the only way you can do it is with Rapid Pressure. That's the only way.
Well, we see a long game 1 here. Titan getting taken out by LGD. This has been a pretty important day of matches for Titan. I mean, they're currently sitting pretty good in the WPC. They're 9-3 after a loss to Newbie, but they still got to verse LGD and Vici Gaming today, as well as DK and IG tomorrow. And then, hey, you guys, Orange Esports in the future as well. So, still a lot of tough matches left for Titan, and we'll have to see how they can bounce back with Game 2 Winter.
Yeah, they need to maybe just try to fix something, because LGD is always gonna have a carry, and going against a team like this, if you pick like the way they did in the first game, like the first game they went for early aggression, Enchantress and Night Stalker combination, and you don't have sentries at the start. Like it took them a while. I can't remember the timings when they got the sentry, but it was very slow. So the damage has already been dealt. I think that was the main reason why they couldn't get off to a better start. They needed a better advantage from the early game to proceed to play with their lineup.
Well, I can see Titan here deep in thought. Yao looks happy, but guys, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it's time for Game 2, Titan versus LGD. There'll probably be about a 5-minute break or so before the next game, but myself, Gods, as well as Winter, we'll be back. Stay tuned.